Morning, guys. I had one of them nights that us men don't ever talk about. You know, the flashbacks, I guess, night terrors, um, and it got me thinking about something. You know, um, nobody ever talks about how hard it is being a man when you're taught to just figure it out. And a lot of us go through this, and it's how we were taught. Like I said in my last video, you know, we were taught not to show emotions, just anger. Um, but I had one of those nights, and it really made me start thinking about this. And I got up this morning, and I thought about, man, if I just went and had a drink, right? Because us men, we try to talk about something or whatever, or we're down, and what does our friend say? Suck it up. Let's go have a beer. Well, what does that turn into? Yeah, it might work for that second, but the next thing you know, you're an alcoholic. And that's not fixing anything, right? And, we don't talk to our significant others about these things. Um, we come home and we might not say a whole lot. Give our significant other a kiss, a hug, tell them I love you. Go sit down in front of the TV, zone out on a race on the TV or a football game or something like that. Drink a beer. And, that might work for some people, but it doesn't work. Then the time goes on, your significant other is feels like you don't love them because it's just the same routine. And, they might say, you don't love me, you just love the routine. And that's not the case. Like I said, we're told to figure it out. That's what we're taught. We have all these things going through our mind. We work constantly. And, and the mothers are girlfriends, what have you, the mothers are significant others. They work nonstop too when they're the stay-at-home parent, and they feel like they're not getting acknowledged for that. And then us men, we feel like we're failing because our significant other's working so hard at home and bills are still falling behind, or there's a birthday coming up for one of your kids, and oh no, your significant other's car needs tires, and your car's making a funny noise, and you only have a couple $100 in the bank or a couple $1,000 in the bank in your savings account, and that's going through your head. And we don't talk about those things with our significant other. And you feel like, man, if I just did more, I wouldn't fail my family. So you go pick up extra shifts, you work overtime. And at the end of the day, that's hurting you more than it's helping you. Like I said in my previous video, I changed an addiction of substances for an addiction of work. And that didn't help anything. I thought it did. Had my accident in May, took my ability to work like that, and then I realized that all I was doing was masking that figure it out. That's what I was doing. I was figuring it out. You can hear the shop cats in the background beating each other up. And, a lot of times we don't need someone to talk to us. We don't need our significant other to pry. Just as simple as when we're sitting there and it looks like we're not thinking about anything, we're just staring off. we're thinking about everything all at one time. And it's hard for our minds to process all of that. And our significant others, that's our safe space. You guys are our safe space. Just simply walking up to us and giving us a hug. For no reason. Just, you don't have to say anything. That does more for us men than you realize. And we do appreciate everything that you guys do. I know we don't show it as men, we don't say it because, again, that's emotions that we were taught not to show. And we should show that appreciation more. Like I said, like built from scrap, man. I had that hard night, and instead of being angry, snapping, dwelling on it, sulking into myself, letting those thoughts consume me, I got up. I made sure little man was fed and taken care of, and my 18-year-old's roaming around the house, so she's got keeping an eye on little man. My 14-year-old, or almost 14-year-old, he's getting ready to start his homeschooling. And I came out here into the shop to look at all this chaos. All those pieces of scrap. Chaos doesn't make sense, and letting my mind pick out pieces to put something together. I might not complete it. I might only tack a couple pieces together. But it's slowing down my mind so I can process those feelings in the night that I had last night. A lot of us men, we go through those nights where we don't sleep. We might only get 3 or 4 hours. But we don't show it. We get up, we figure it out. We need to stop doing that. We need to take that moment for ourselves, sit down, take it in, process it, break that cycle, stop figuring it out. Change one little thing in your daily activities that you do, so it's not a routine and you're not figuring it out. If this resonates with you guys, I welcome you to stick around. Much love. God bless. Crash from North Lake Automotive. I'm out.